There's going to be no gas deals, and I don't think Jayun's the kind of player that would do the gas deals anyways. Vermeer has lots of options. You can get the fourth and third pretty easily. You have two options for the fourth. I think this will be a macro-based game again. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. GG!
Oh, it's going to get wild.
All
right. Spawning in the top left, we have Jaeyun. And the Terran in the bottom left, it is Artosis.
All right, so it's tied up. I'm thinking to myself, hey, what am I going to do? I think both players are thinking to themselves, what am I going to do this game? Are we going to play standard? We're going to take some risk. Again, we do advance to the finals. If we
this will be a spot for the finals here. So
yeah, I think the standard play here is to play safe from both players. I think it's going to be a more passive game in the beginning, but we'll see. I think their styles are also a little bit more passive if needed.
Yeah, I think Vermeer, very balanced map. Can be difficult sometimes for Terran to push out to take their third. There is that bus timing with some speed shuttles. Artosis will have to come up here and really mine and try to turret this up. Terran do like to put their supply depots here to block to make that wall. So it is definitely defendable. It's able to reach. And once you secure a third, you can kind of start taking it to the fourth side as you attack up, or if you just want to go to the bottom. But I think definitely balance. The trick are those high grounds. I think are something to mention in the middle of the map, right?
Yeah.
As you go through. Well, not the middle, but as you go from base to base. Those are definitely hard to push up. Reavers, pain in the neck to get up there. Storm, definitely deadly. So far, everything very standard here from Jaeyun.
And from Artosis, we're looking very standard here as well. We even got the supply depot on the right side of the barracks. Marines can fit through, and we can deal with zeal pressure if needed.
You know what surprises me, Nesh?
What?
I can't believe he didn't pick magenta. Usually, Artosis takes the magenta Terran, doesn't he?
Oh yeah, he does.
I know.
Yeah.
He's mixing it up today. Mind games with Jaeyun. Mind games. Picking a different color set.
Maybe the color choice kind of dictates the style of play he has.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Magenta means I'm angry.
Oh,
coming after you.
Okay.
Little
That's the
DP.
streamer
Yeah.
color. All right.
Yellow is like, I'm happy where I'm at right now.
All right. He's like,
He's a
all right,
good
1-1, no big deal. Once again, standard play here from Jaeyun. Nothing crazy. Artosis, we'll see if he decides to go with an end scout. Very common now to scout here, then go across the map diagonal. Really try to find those 12 necks, anything kind of weird going on.
So this seems like it could be that 19 Nexus build. There's no probe scout, right?
No probe scout again, but we saw him do it last game, and he went with the Zealot first. I don't see the Zealot here. Could be
Zealot,
popping out soon.
I don't think so. It's already past 223 and past 240, even though if you made it late last game. So
Yeah.
I don't think it's the Zealot build this game.
Oh, factory, 2 off gas, everything very, very normal, very standard. We see a nice little depot and racks build up here, right? SimCity looks real nice in case there was a Zealot. Range has started, so we won't be seeing a 19 Nexus. We might be seeing a 21, 23 Nexus from Jaeyun.
Oh, there's a probe scout on the right-hand side. I must have missed it. Or actually, no. There is no. We haven't done the probe scout yet, right?
No, we have not scouted at all. So
it's
with
the
some
goon
builds for
scout.
Protoss, you scout with the Goon. So I'm assuming Jaeyun's going to go to the bottom left here because he's not been scouted yet at 325. So he's probably assuming he got less scouts. So we're going to have a 23 Nexus here. Move down. The scout's going to come in, going to see it. Okay, pretty standard, nothing too crazy.
We're going to go in. We're going to actually go out. We're not going to...
3 Marines will hold this Dragoon. So
4 Marines.
4 Marines
there might
now.
be some tank pressure on this.
Vulture out, and
Vulture.
another Marine here. Are we going to see... We're pulling the boys, Nesh. Here we go, baby. It's time. This is a viable thing. He may think it was a 19 Nexus with no range, but this does have range. Once range gets up, this is going to be a hard thing to fight.
And he doesn't know it's coming at all. Oh,
he does know. He saw it with his Dragoon. Shield battery up here. We have 1 gateway, throws down the 2nd gateway, starting to pick things off. This Vulture needs to keep this alive. He needs every part of the DPS he can get. Let's see if Jaeyun decides.
The bunker goes down.
SUV build the bunker is going to be dead. Oh, could he trap it? Cannot. Here we go. Oh, this Dragoon gets trapped and bugs out. Pros
I
being
think
hit.
we get the bunker up. I don't think there's anything we can do at this point.
Yeah, I don't know if Jayun should not be too worried about the bunker all the way because he does have range. Bunker goes down. This Dragoon cannot die. Oh my goodness, we've lost a Dragoon. That is trouble. We do have 3 SCVs here to heal or repair the bunker. This Marine's going down.
What are we doing back? Did we get the add-on? Are we getting mines? I think
we are getting an add-on. And most likely, I would say mines.
Probably
but
a siege tank. Let's go back to the battle rats. I don't want to miss the exciting. I mean, we have 3 SCVs. That bunker's never going down. That Nexus is a dead Nexus.
I'm not sure here yet, Nash. We're gonna have to see. We're repairing our hearts out.
Well, yeah. I mean,
we're gonna have 2 more Dragoons coming out. Robo down. Dragoon,
and we got the fourth SCV. This is definitely gonna go down. You just have to make sure that we repair. We're not repairing. Okay, there we go. We got the 3rd one on the way. We need the tank. The tank, I think, is slowly coming in. I think we have mines. We're going to mine this location up. And we're just going to make it impossible for Terran to expand. I've seen pros do this.
Yeah, this is a tough spot. I mean, he did lose some probes, which is the biggest issue, right? When you do these fast Nexus, sometimes you can give them up as long as you don't lose any probes. But we made no probes from the Nexus and then lost it. We're definitely behind. We have 2 gateways with the Robo here. I'm assuming he's got to add an observatory before he can add a robotics facility for the Reaver. Tank is now coming in, picking off this Dragoon by itself. 4 SCVs constantly repairing. We do have a natural going down now for Artosis as well. Constantly hitting this bunker.
We might be in siege mode behind us. I'm not really sure.
Not spinning, so no siege mode. We just have a natural here. We have 2 SCVs hanging out in the front.
We're going to need siege mode.
Eventually we will. But, I mean, he is delaying Jaeyun's natural forever, man.
Yeah, but he's also using up a lot of money repairing that bunker. It's not free. He's losing a couple of units. And he's getting some hits on those Dragoons, so
yeah, I mean, I think it's all worth it because it's buying time. I mean, JY with no natural here is really going to struggle. The robotics going down as well. First, he would build a shuttle, he'll build an observer, and then go with the Reaver to try to hit Artosis' base. eBay coming down. Another Dragoon gets picked off, and now we're in a dire spot. Nash, how do we get back down this ramp with these 2 tanks that are going to plug away at us?
I don't know, but I think if you take the Reaver directly to the Terran's base, we also might be in trouble. It looks like we decided to come back out.
We are abandoning this base here, Nash, so that we can just make sure we survive. Go with the tanks back. Siege mode. I have not seen this spin yet, Nash.
I have not also seen it spin, so he might be in trouble. Well, he is skipping the observer, right? Or
no, he should.
The observer.
The observer should.
The observatory is there.
Is so here? Yeah, we're waiting for the Reaver here.
We are getting the Reaver. The Reaver will go directly to the main. Oh, the observer came out first. Okay.
I'm not sure why we didn't want to clear all the mines first, but siege mode is complete now. A turret ring going up to make sure that we don't get hit by this Reaver here. Jaeyun taking his natural.
Now
Reaver is out.
Now, do we see Killer Artosis here or not? Are we going to go 6-fact following this?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
If we're going to go so far ahead, I think we're going to see the 6-fact. Just to make sure we don't die, and then there's nothing Paras can really do at this point.
Artosis checking all the bases as well, Nash, making sure that there's nothing hidden or something sneaky going on, because that's always something that you can get done, hidden expansion, get back into it, but he's really on top of it. Shuttle coming down. It knows that this turret is not completed. So with the observer that there was nothing here. It's coming in the base. We didn't complete the turret ring.
We got a couple
Jayun hitting this.
We're probably going to build up a couple more turrets. No, actually, we're going to be able to complete the turret ring.
Uh-oh.
Oh, and then we're going to lose.
Didn't fire and is taking major damage. Losing a Zealot shuttle with speed. We spent a lot of money on the shuttle, and we almost lost it here. No turrets down here, but I'm not sure if maybe if he drops the Zealot, he could fire after into the SCV line. Jaeyun now looking to take a 3rd base. I think that may trigger him to make a 6-fact Nash, because seeing that 3rd base, it's like, wow, okay, I killed your Nexus. You got a natural really late. Like, how could you afford this end gateways, end units? You just can't.
Yeah, someone has to make a sacrifice. Yeah, I think we're going to probably see... We're probably going to see 6 fact here, or maybe 3 fact to an expo. Since we are ahead, maybe the move is to get even further ahead. That's always never a bad idea, but it does give opportunity for the Protoss to come back.
It does, right? We're even supply here right now.
We're still on 2 gates. This is
2 gateway with the Reaver. I mean, you could hold 2 gateways with the Reaver and hold some pushes because of the Reaver. The problem is we get a couple Goliaths with range. This shuttle is not long for this world because it only got a couple hits left.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. I think we're all trying to decide what's the next move here. It looks like there are more factories going down on the Terran side. 4 or 5?
5 factories now. Scanners going down.
We have the +1. We got the scanners. Do we stop making SCVs? If we stop making SCVs,
I think
this is it. I think we're going to go for this push. Probably the 6 fact is also going to go up, and we're probably going to try to end the game quickly.
Well, if I'm Artosis and I scan this right away and I see that these gateways are just going down, he should know the unit count is going to be quite low, right?
Yes.
Like 2 gateways the whole time. Was that a scan? Did I miss the scan? Yeah, there it is. He scans on the gateways.
Yeah,
he sees, oh my goodness, okay, you're going up to 6, but you haven't had them for a while. So here we have Jaeyun. He's going to sit here with these 2 Reavers, trying to pick units as they come off. Like I said, the shuttle is weakened, so if he does get a couple Goliaths, he should be able to snipe that shuttle pretty easily if Jaeyun isn't careful.
Yeah, I think all we can pray for now for Jayun is his Reaver control is godlike.
JY Snow, baby.
JY, he has to pull his inner Snow out.
He did opt to delay this, but now we're putting it down, just getting this up. We will probably get a round or 2 of units out before. Oh no, we're putting a command center down here.
Well, it is safe. It is a safe option. I mean, there's really nothing Protoss can do to Terran.
Yeah.
It's not like we're going to see Reavers dropping into the main base. Honestly, if these 2 Reavers go down, it's just going to be a walkover. It's all going to depend on this Reaver micro and the Reaver control.
Observer sees it. We're scanning. Here we go. Can we get a fire off with these? We do get a shot off. 2 shots. There goes down a tank. Picks off 1.
We lost 2 goons for that. I don't know if that's worth it.
Definitely not worth it.
We do.
Uh-oh. Can we get these Goliaths as well? Very nice.
Oh, no. We
gets 1.
Back. Ah.
Ooh, 2 Goliaths go down here. Good stuff here from Jayun. And this is where it's tricky for Terran, right? Ooh, scans it.
And we lost the Observer. That's going to be the last vision that we're going to get as Protoss. We got the 3rd finish. We're going to get the 3rd. Probably going to go up to more facts. Okay. Fortunately, I think we can also do a run by here. I mean, there's nothing really. Like, he has speed. He has vultures.
I like it. Oh, here we go. You're right, Nash. Here we go. We got vultures running by, trying to lay some mines down.
He's got to keep moving those vultures. He's got to get those goons out of position, so that way he can get his 3rd. And there you go.
Oh, another SCV down. Really good job from Jayun with these Reavers, man. Buying as much time as he can. Oh, we do have a raid. I seen 1, 2.
Oh, come on.
Just 2.
Everyone's multitasking.
Everyone's looking over here, looking over there. Very, very difficult right here. This is very delicate.
You know what's really important is Jayun's buying time. He knows he's buying time. I think that's really ultimately all he can do. I mean, we're on 3 base versus 3 base. This is insane, right? Like 3 base Terran versus 3 base Protoss never works out.
Well, these Reavers have real. Ooh, 1 Reaver does go down. Shuttle.
2nd shuttle. We're gonna unsiege. I don't think any goons are nearby.
Okay, we're trying to zealot bomb some of these. 1 tank for a couple zealots. I think that's totally fine. Great trade there from JY.
Okay, I think we've stabilized. Yeah, 3rd base being taken. We're on 7 fact. What are the upgrades like? I think we're on
+1 already done. A 2nd armory coming in. This armory not spinning for +2 here. Nash. I think that's the problem.
Realize soon, but let's see. I mean, Artosis is still very far ahead. I don't think he's.
Well, supplies are dead even here.
Yeah.
128 to 126. Vulture's looking to see if they can deny any bases. Jayun looking to take his 4th. Like you said, Nash, playing it very slowly, very methodical, just poking with the Reavers, backing up. Right now, we are still on 6 gateways, which is going to become a problem soon, Nash. 6 gateways versus 7 factories. Not where you want to be as Protoss.
Right. I think Artosis is being a little too passive here. I think he has to definitely start putting pressure. He doesn't have to attack. I think he just needs to start applying pressure, make Jayun panic a little bit, right?
Yeah, we see him setting up here. He may even want to try to take a 4th base. It looks like he has an SCV in position to do so. Try to get a 4 base. I mean, I know he needs to be aggressive to get some time, but if he can keep Jaeyun on 4 bases and he takes 4 bases and can get his upgrades going, he should be in a fine spot.
Yeah.
He should be in a winnable position. We have
he's already in a winnable position.
Yeah, he's already ahead right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to come down to control at the end of the day. And we'll see. Artosis is just trying to be safer, go for the macro play. And
Reaver's delaying this 4th. Quite annoying. Ooh.
Ooh.
Gets away.
We're going to get the 4th. Yeah, this seems to be... I think we've been supply blocked for a while. I'm not really sure what's happening with supplies. I think this is a little problematic for Artosis. Hopefully the upgrades have started. What is JY's tech? Is he going Storm? I feel like the Arbiter tech is
right now. We're Gateway Man with shuttles.
Full Gateway Man.
Shuttle Man, Gateway.
No,
well, we do have Templar. We do have Templar for the shuttles.
Okay. Yeah. So I would say, you know, if he gets a couple of good engagements, we're probably back in the game and nothing to be worried about.
All right. 2-1 has started. We were on the high ground here. Obviously, can continue to be annoying with this. Really well done. I think Artosis is just going to wait for Max, probably get 2-1 eventually here in the next minute or so, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And then probably push across. So we see how big this Terran spread is right now. Trying to run these Vultures through. Dragoon's blocking really, really well.
Am I too far?
All right, here we go. Clearing more of the mines over here.
Right, let's go.
Does it connect?
I think we're gonna see the good old runaround counterplay, maybe.
Yeah, I think Jayun is not looking to engage with this army. I mean, it's only 1-0 versus 0-0-0, but he could be able to just try to do a counter here. But we do see Artosis planning for that by laying all these mines down, just making sure that when he moves up this way, he won't get attacked from over here. And I don't know if he'll care, Nesh. You know, he may surrender this base at some point as long as he can push into the natural and take out all 3 of these. Yeah. I mean, that's a big win. Jayun now taking his 5th and 6th bases, securing the top right. Tons of cannons going up there.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Artosis is supply blocked again. Oh, there we go. I think he's finally going on his final rally of units. It's probably going to be go time.
I don't know if we're waiting for 2-1
go, baby,
or what.
Go. We might be waiting for 2-1, but it's still a good idea to probably start pushing and start setting up.
Well, we're maxed. Jayun.
Right, first engagement is going to be really important. And we are going carrier
Fleet
tag.
Beacon.
Now.
Okay, so this is spinning to get upgrades. We talked about this before, Nesh. You got to get these upgrades, right? Attack, armor, all that good stuff. Vultures running into some of these cannons and into the army.
Yeah, I'm not sure this is a good idea.
Well, we're still waiting here. We have not moved. I don't know if we're waiting for the science vessel. We're waiting for 2-1. But we are max still. Vulture's running through, picking off a probe there.
Yeah, I think Artosis has given too much opportunity for Jayun to recover. At this point, it's basically an even game. You know, Jayun has the extra bases and needs. He's probably going to put up gateways. His economy's booming. We're at 2K, 1K in minerals and gas. Yeah, this seems like it's really honestly Artosis' games to lose. But again, this is a stronger push. We're going to have 24 siege tanks, and we're going against Gateway Man. So this is gonna be tough for Jayun. I don't know how he's going to engage this fight. So it's really going to depend on.
Yeah, we're just clearing stuff. 2-1 is now done. Will this be the time where he moves out, unsieges and goes? I mean, Nesh, what are we waiting for here? I'm not quite sure anymore. Are we trying to split map here? I mean, we were ahead. I don't know if we're looking to split map at this point of the game.
I don't think we're trying to split map at this point in the game. It's too early to be split mapping. I think we're going to move. It's definitely go time.
We got double upgrades. Jaeyun trying to get those upgrades going. 5 Stargates here with Fleet Beacon. So after this first engagement, he will be start that carrier production. And we know 5 carriers at a time, that's wild. 4 is a magic number. 6 even better. Anything more than that, maybe unstoppable. Oh, we do scan it. That may trigger us.
Yeah. Well, he can't make anything until the units, that is a big army as well. So we're going to have to wait.
I mean, we've been maxed for about a minute and a half here, Nash.
Yeah.
2-1 has been done.
Yeah, I'm really not sure. I think Artosis didn't realize how much damage he had done. I think that might be the case.
Yeah, I'm just not sure.
Anyways, I think it's time to go. I think he's just moving around with the army. He does know that there are Stargates, so...
Running some mines. Here we go. Some tanks have unsieged. We're leaving a couple behind. This could be the engagement we were waiting for here.
I don't like it, these tanks to be on top of the mines like that. I think that's just a very, very scary thing as a Terran. And there we go.
Pushing up.
There we go. This is it.
Time to move. Jayun losing some supply. Wow.
Siege.
Some big storms.
Oh, we're on the top of the ramp, which is
going down. We're on top. We do have some big storms going down there, wiping out a ton of the vultures. I think Jayun will immediately put the supply into carriers, and yes, he is. Immediately, 5 carriers going on. Here we go. Will those carriers be able to get done in time?
I think. Well, this is gonna be just basically a timing game now for Artosis. He's gonna have to come in, push here, take out this base, take out the third base here. I think the only thing really Jayun can do here is counter and buy time for those carriers. Now, Artosis might be able to just go up and kill the carriers before they're out. Do you think that's possible? I mean, all the supply is down there.
Yeah, I think it's going to be very difficult. We see Artosis is sieging these 2 bases right now, getting a lot of the probes. I don't know if he's able to kill them before the carriers get out. We do have a counterattack, but I don't know how successful this is going to be, Nash. Yeah. We only have Goon Zealot that are just +1. Much of the army's coming
in the base
back. Yeah, we are in the main base here. Attack going down over here. Zealots, Dragoons coming in. Tanks are not sieged on the top here. Zealots getting on top of the tanks.
I think we'll still be okay. I don't know if this is a... I think Terran... Oh, maybe. I don't know.
Wow, Protoss pushing through here.
And I think all the tanks that went up to the top all died. I'm not really sure what happened there. Oh, we're reinforcing with Goliaths.
We're reinforcing with Goliaths and
that way we
tanks.
Can take out those carriers.
I don't know if this is going to be a good enough trade here for Artosis. If he loses this base, Jayun does have these 3. We're pushing into the main. Carriers are now out. 5 more carriers in production.
No interceptors yet, so there's still time, right? We can take out those targets. There's only 5 carriers.
We have this base going down for Artosis. I mean, he does have a pretty solid bank, but I don't think he wants to be mining on one base. He's probably going to clean these units up pretty quickly, but not until most of these SCVs are going to die. Oh, we're targeting down the command center. Will we get it? Will there be a repair?
I don't think he's noticing. I think he's fighting the carriers.
No repair. Oh, that CC goes down. These units will get cleaned up, and now we're fighting carriers back at home. With 4 Goliaths versus 5 carriers.
And we're not going after the Stargates. We're just going after...
We killed the pylon that was powering 2 of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and the DTs come out. Oh, man. I think Artosis is in trouble.
Oh, my goodness. All of a sudden, Jayun pulling way back into it. Killed the CC. Kills all these units. He does have gateways up here, Nesh, so he can produce a ground army. Probes looking a little light.
A little bit of economy damage, so... yeah, I wish Artosis actually, instead of going up, went and killed the other bases. I think that would have been, at least killed one more expansion. I think that would have probably given him a slight edge. Right now, yeah, this is probably a tougher position. However, we are
3 dropships flying to the top.
Into units. Come on, drop.
Oh my goodness, there goes down.
All right. Does have a big army, right? He should be 3-2 by now, and maybe 3-3.
He's 3-2.
3-2.
Tanks dropped in over here. Some Goliaths.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to be any effective at all. 3 tanks, 2 Goliaths. Yeah, maybe. Doesn't seem to be doing that bad.
The upgrades are just so strong for Terran right now.
Well, we're going to have some
But-
zealots to come and clean this up.
We
I think we're going
definitely
to try this again. We have a bigger army. We have the upgrade advantage. And honestly, at this point, Artosis has to channel his inner garbage man. He needs to come and take out these bases.
we do have 7 carriers on the field. 9 carriers though, Nesh.
9 carriers, but no money, right? We're poor. We're broke.
Tell me
And-
we have it. We have it.
Yeah, you got to click on a couple of them.
Nesh, whoa, we're getting a little crazy there
here
for a
we go.
second.
This is the
Plus 2 carriers fighting into the Goliaths here. 3-2, so we'll be able to snipe down a lot of these interceptors pretty quickly, especially because the carriers have not dumped their interceptors. They need the initial engagement so they can all fly out. Right now you see that they're flying out in low numbers. Artosis pushing up here, sniping that Templar.
Yeah.
Jaeyun trying to take out as many tanks, microing these carriers.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we keep reinforcing with Goliaths here, and I think all of a sudden, I don't know. I think this is going to be tough to call, Raz. I don't know.
This
who's
is very
winning this
close
fight.
here. We have 9 carriers here, taking these Goliaths down. I mean, Artosis' bank is now gone, so I'm not sure how much more he can trade like this. I think he needs to actually start going for the carriers. 1 carrier does go down. We're down to 8, but we're mining from here. Not with many SCVs.
I think we're just going to regroup. We're going to try it one more time. Yeah,
We found this base.
Yeah, Artosis is going to see those carriers moving. Hopefully he takes out that base, gets those siege tanks out of there. I don't think he's going to have time. And fortunately, I don't know. Oh man, this is a great move from Jaeyun. I think he's playing this.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lot of Goliaths here, Nesh. We have a maxed out Terran army again. JY starting to build up a little bit of bank of himself.
I think all we really need is 12 siege tanks. We don't need more than that.
These DTs are doing work, or this DT is doing work, baby.
Lost one carrier.
He doesn't hear it. Carrier goes down. This DT's still firing away.
Yeah, that DT OP.
Oh, he should hear it now. He should know.
Should know.
Carrier's coming down.
Oh.
DT's coming down. Oh, that DT gone. We do have some units here that could support these carriers. Carriers do fight the best when they're supported by these ground units, especially High Templar, when the Goliaths are all packed up.
Alright, now we're going to go back.
Artosis did take this base, DT down there, but the fight continues here as we micro these carriers and pull them away. We still have 8 carriers. DT swiping away, gets picked off again, but the carrier's doing a good job buying time and just dwindling this army down. Well, we're going to the main to finish this off here, Nash. I like this move.
I'm not sure I like it. There's that DT. He just needs to do that one more time, and suddenly you lost all those. Tanks. But yeah, I mean, he has his focus on the carriers right now, so maybe it's not something. Ooh, he's just taking out everything.
We are just flying over
We
this
need to
high
kill the
ground right now,
interceptors. He's not
and
doing
we are
anything right now.
just getting Goliaths after Goliaths taken out right now.
Yeah, James doing a great job with this micro.
I mean, these
He's
carriers
being
are
very
just so
effective.
strong in a group of 8 here, just picking off things right here. DT,
Yeah.
like you said here, with the carriers, 2 more out. Jayun,
He needs to just kill the interceptors. He has to know. He has to know that right now what's important is just killing the interceptors. Because Protoss doesn't have any money.
we have a little bit of money banked up, which may be why Jayun is not building a ton of extra ground units, because he wants to be able to keep replenishing these interceptors, knowing that he can fight really, really effectively. Carriers is one of the best scaling units in the game, if not the best.
And
just coming in
cleaned
here.
up all of the tanks that was sent over there. Like I said, that's probably not a good idea. You normally want to send a vessel with it next time.
But we did kill a couple Stargates.
Oh, we don't have a lot of probes, and Artosis is going to be maxed out one more time. Now, there's probably the next battle is probably going to be the deciding factor. Actually, I think it's really going to be critical how well Artosis
Oh, we didn't kill this
gets this next engagement. Yeah, I think he's just kind of all over the place. I think he's losing a shuttle, by the way. I think he might have to. Oh, we're seeing more DTs. DTs have been causing a havoc, Rasp. How do you respond to this?
I respond by, let's go Cloak Boys. Well done. Well done.
As a Terran player, how do you respond to this? What do you see that?
I think we need a vessel. We need to have a vessel with this army, right? As
Yeah.
Terran, like, have a vessel, EMP these carriers, take away their shields, and that way you can fight a little bit better. Because we keep fighting over these high ground areas. I mean, those are by
Well,
all
if
the
he kills
naturals.
the interceptors, you'll be in a good position. I just
mean-
felt like Artosis.
I mean,
doesn't have
these
the
are
critical
3-2
mass.
carriers, man. They're not that easy to take down. Even the interceptors, they got armor as well.
And then we're back with the DTs again.
We're back. Oh, we
he's
scanned, but we
missing the scan.
missed the scan. Oh, this is where it's going to get tricky. Storm coming in. Good first storm, good second storm. Takes out a ton of the Goliaths. Economy's starting to drop down, but the advantage to Artosis, I would imagine. He has more SCVs.
Oh, he's running on a basis as well, right? He's not.
He got 1,
He's-
2 up.
He needs to move those siege tanks up.
Dude,
I
this
feel like
DT or these DTs have gotten so much value in killing stuff. We're still on. We're at 10 carriers now, man.
Yeah, this is just getting worse and worse.
Oh my goodness, we are trying to fight in these
But,
areas.
I mean, it is still a very tight game because it's all about money, right? And oh, this must be very frustrating for Artosis trying
Yeah.
to deal with these carriers.
Trying
And
to
if they-
fight.
Well, I don't know. Can the carriers go in and kill the extra base, or are they going to?
We got to be careful how far we push these siege tanks forward because
Yeah.
these carriers are going to continue.
Yeah, these. I mean, Jayun is spending money, right? Like every DT costs, some amount of money. What was it 125 minerals?
And 100 gas.
100
yeah.
gas. That's a lot of money. You can't make any extra carriers. Now, we're only on Goliaths. We have 1 tank.
Jayun does have
now
some
we
ground army,
building
man.
some ground army back.
I mean, Artosis is trying to push for this choke with these Templar. Art, I think, is just death. Here we go. He's going in all the way.
And I think this is
Will he
they're going
storm?
to exchange bases at this point. I think Jayun realizes, hey, you only have this bottom right, and then I can actually take out both of these things, and you're going to be out of money as well. There's really nothing you can do over here, and he's going to take out 3
my
bases.
goodness. This base going down, just sniping command centers on the move.
Yeah, I think Artosis is in real big trouble now.
If this command center goes down we'll be down to 4 patches of mining here.
Yeah.
But are these carriers trapped? Can they get back out? They're going to have to fly this way.
They do.
Carrier's taking damage, but he's fighting on top of the high ground again,
Yeah,
Nash.
the
With
high
another
ground.
DT. Oh, this DT's following those SCVs. Can't help himself. Chasing after them. It's like, I got to catch those workers. But
Yeah,
I don't know, Nash. Money
know. I
running
think-
extremely low. We are not mining at this point. Only long distance mining.
Oh man, I think
Can-
the carriers have done it. I think the carriers. Oh, it's a tight game. It's still a very tight game. I still don't know who's going to win. I think this is going to be tough. I think Artosis might have to lift his command center, try to take the 9 o'clock base, and maybe he might have a chance. Thing is, Jayun still has 2 bases. Third base, he has a nexus, so he's
2 more carriers. Still mining. These Goliaths are trying to run now, and I think it's a little bit too late for that. They definitely cannot run away. They need to stay as a group because these carriers are just going to keep picking them off one by one.
yeah. This is a great comeback from Jayun. I mean, from what position he was in, right? That's amazing. Just buying time over and over and over consistently until Artosis starts bleeding.
Yeah, I'm not sure now what... We do have a drop here with 1 tank coming in, trying to get some damage done. We probably can wipe this Nexus right here, unless these carriers come up, but
I don't know. I mean,
we're
this-
going to be
this is
pairing
tough.
up. We're going to have a full
I think we
group.
have one more battle in between us.
These DTs, man.
Yeah, the DTs have been the heroes. They're little Zeratul, actually. They're not DTs. Should be calling them by their actual real names.
Heroes, man. Heroes.
Here we go.
Another
final
big
battle.
engagement coming
The
down
engagement, we don't have enough critical mass of Goliaths. I don't think this is going to be...
here. Well, I'll tell you what we do have a critical mass of.
We have the same amount of Goliaths as we have a number of carriers.
Carriers, baby.
Oh, here we go. I think Artosis kind of snuck in from the bottom over here. He might have a shot, and
his money's looking mighty low. It's not going up really. Only the long distance mining still. We didn't lift the CC to move it over here, and these carriers are just continuing to pick off these Goliaths one by one. And like you said, Nash, he is still mining. We did get this base with his tank and the dropship. We're taking another base.
And I think Jayun has somewhat of a ground army now as well, right? I think this is going to be really dangerous.
Yeah, I think once we can link those together, we'll be able to crush this force here. Here we go. The ground army linking up now with the carriers, despite having
those
more.
Those little tools, I think, have won him the game.
I mean, these carriers are just crazy, man. They're strong.
Not really sure what Artosis can do at this point. He's all mined out. He has no more income. He's been on 150 supply. He's on 1 siege tank. We have to start lifting bases. We gotta start mining from somewhere.
Ooh, another DT coming down here. Man, 12 carriers.
We've been poor for a while.
We're definitely poor now. Jayun coming over here to take this base. I mean, there are no more vultures made on, so we can't just get raided. We're finally lifting this CC up to bring it up over here.
We might need to lift 2 CCs up. This is going to be funny. I think he kind of chose the wrong time to lift these CCs up.
These carriers are just poking in like I'm going to try to just snipe this
and
CC.
There we go. Jayun switching over to the ground army. He realizes that, hey, you don't have any siege tanks. At this point, I think it's yeah, I'm not really sure what options he has right at this moment. I think just this micro alone is probably overwhelming.
Just too much here. Just too many carriers. We do have a Goliaths hitting as many of the interceptors as we can, but Nash, we're mining from 2 bases still as Protoss here. We are not going to run out of money anytime soon.
And we're on the 3rd. We established a 3rd. I think this is very dire for Artosis. This might be.
He's poking away one by one of these Goliaths, taking them down, and we're going. Good GG, well played.
Wow, that was a great game.
Wow, what a comeback by Jaeyun to take that game 2-1 and move into the finals to play against Gypsy.
We'll have, at least we won't have a TVT finals.
Thank goodness. We would be here for 6 more hours. It would be wild.